Well, hi everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandma, and yes, I can say my child is now at peace. They cremated him today, and I didn't find out till this afternoon. I could have, because I knew they were going to do it first thing in the morning, and I was supposed to call first thing in the morning, but I just kind of left it alone for a minute. And but he's cremated, and we'll have his urn Tuesday, I think. But that part's over. Hey, cousin, how you doing, Brian? So, like I said, they cremated him. When they cremated him this morning. So, yeah, you know, because you talk to him on YouTube all the time. Um, for me, I processed it. I cried a little. But hey, Jelly Bean, how are you? But hi, all things priceless. How are you too? Um, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Well, see, that was the thing. I was waiting for him to be cremated because that put some closure on everything. It hurts. It really does, but he's okay. I just didn't want him because it's been a whole week and a day, you know what I mean? And I know, that we have the COVID patients and all that kind of stuff too. It wasn't so bad because it said it hasn't been so bad there. But if it had been a year ago, he said it would have been crazy. And it took a week for them to process everything and get everything done. And it also took a week for the medical examiner to come out as well. Didn't come out till yesterday. So they were supposed to cremate him yesterday, but by the time the medical examiner came out and examined him, signed it, then he had to send it to me. And then I had to sign it. And then for some reason or other, my fingers just wouldn't work and I couldn't um, do the PDF, sign the PDF online. So and a good thing that the city hall was open. My granddaughter took it down to city hall and had it faxed over. So once he got the fax, it was ready. But yeah, he's not hurting anymore. That's true. And not only that, I didn't want him he was dressed and everything, but just laid out at the funeral home. I just wanted him to be completely at peace. You know, I know to be absent in the body is to be present with the Lord, but I wanted him to be completely at peace. You know what I mean? And now he's at peace. And his sister was over for a while, and we talked about it and we cried a little, but he's not hurting anymore. And like I said, for you to have known him, Jilly Bean knew him, and Calibros know him too as well. But for Vern and all things, Prices to have known him, you would have had a friend for life. But to know how big and strong he was and what he went down to being, okay, and how he was hurting. Because like I said, I talked to him 2 weeks ago. Yesterday was to be Saturday, and 2 weeks ago, and he was saying how he was hurting, and then he was talking about his grandfather, which is my dad, and he had never known, and his other grandfather, which he knew, and different people that were dead, and how he can't wait to see him and stuff like that. And I'm like, but then I processed it and I said, oh, he's getting ready to go. So I miss him. I'll think about him. But I love him and I wanted the best for him. And if this was the best for him, then I'm okay with it. How are you all doing? You all, Jilly Bean and Calibos. And even Vern, because Vern was getting to know him. Vern is my cousin. And Vern was getting to know him through YouTube. And by the way, if you want to come on, I got it up. What was I going to tell you? What was I going to say? Oh, the Jilly Bean. You know where the going home celebration is, but I put it up here, and I also put StreamYard, and I'll do it again if you want to come on. Just no, we're going to have a roast for him. Yes, a roast. We're going to tell funny stories about him, not just me, but all the people on Paranormal Hood and whoever else knew him. And we're going to tell funny stories about him Sunday. Okay. All right. But if you come on Sunday and you want to, because it will help me get through it. But they'll stream that if anybody wants to come on. And we're going to tell funny stories about him. And I got plenty of funny stories to tell. Hey, Mary Sandy, how are you? But if anybody else wants to tell me funny stories about him Sunday at 7:00, we're coming on, and I'm coming on, and everybody else, and we're just going to we're just going to roast him because he'd like that. He was like that. And I fix myself some tea. Want to come on, Mira? He's gentlemen, come on. I'll put it on here. It's the link right here. When it comes up, there it is, right under you. So, and Mira and Hadia, both my granddaughters, have been wonderful. Hey, Jelly Bean. Make it. There you are.
Here I am. Can you hear me?
What happened?
I'm here. Can you hear me? I'm little next to you. If you, I'm very little on the side of the screen.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
Let
I
me
am.
see if I can get
I'm
you a
only
little
5
bit.
feet tall, so I guess that's appropriate, right?
My mother was 5 feet tall. My mother was 5 feet tall, but she was one of the hardest women I've ever known.
Oh, my Portuguese Nana was like 4'9", and I wouldn't mess with her. I've seen her punch grown men. So
I didn't know you were. Yeah, I didn't know you were Portuguese.
I am Portuguese and
Yeah, me and
Italian, and my last name is Italian. So, but I am half Portuguese too.
yeah, we are half Portuguese as well. So yeah,
Yes.
My mother took no guff from anybody.
No, so definitely the little Portuguese women in my family, because we are all very short. It's like you piss them off and they knew how to hold a grudge, that's for sure. But I
Mm-hmm.
am a little bit more mellow. I'm loud just in general, but I'm not as like my mother was a yeller. She yelled all the time. I don't like she yelled at us. She yelled at everybody. I'm not that kind of. I just talk loud. I just can't help myself. Yeah, I will say I am so tired, and I can only imagine if this is how I'm feeling, how you and your family are feeling. Cause like today, I was just exhausted, and I passed out early last night. I was watching Smoke. I stayed till just about the end in the chat, and I did pop over here for a bit, but I went to bed, and I swear I feel like I didn't sleep. It's because I miss him too.
Yeah.
I did talk to him just about every single day, and to not get a text from him every day now, it's like so
Mm-hmm.
strange. And the last time I had heard from him was the day before, he passed away. Unfortunately, I didn't hear from him, but I was because he wasn't because I did know how sick he was. I did know. And so I was, I wasn't, I'd get just a, hey, how are you? Sorry, not feeling good, that sort of thing. But yeah, I miss talking to him.
Yeah. I know because I'm gonna miss Saturday call. Tomorrow's Saturday, and I missed it last Saturday, of course, because he was gone. But he used to call
Yeah.
me like almost every Saturday and just say, "Hey, Ma," and I'm gonna miss that. Hi, Mobs, how are you? Um, I have
That's
to
what,
address. I have to address. Hold on, just a minute, honey. I have to address the elephant in the room, and it has nothing pertaining to anybody on here. But my oldest daughter has been putting together the celebration, and she put together the GoFundMe for the kids and stuff like that. And somebody, I guess, our family said, well, what she got to do with it, because she's not blood. Okay. And that pissed me off, because I've had raised that girl since I was 15. And the backstory is, whether she's my child or not. You don't know my business. I'm saying it out loud just in case anybody's interested, because whoever said it, and I get to you, okay, you're going to be sorry. Don't ever, ever, ever say that about my family again. All right? Because she is my family. She has rocked with us for years. Okay? She has been through all kinds of trials and tribulations. And it doesn't make any difference whether she's blood or not. Sometimes people that are not blood are better to you than people that are. And that's all I want to say. And I'll also say it on my Facebook page live later, because I'm not going to put up with that. I'm not. Now, go on, Jelly Bean. I'm done.
No, I'm glad you said that, because whoever's acting like that, they need to respect. Doesn't matter if you're blood or not. Doesn't matter. She loved him like a brother, and I'm pretty sure he loved her like a sister. That's all that matters. Like,
he did. They fought just like his real sister. But the thing is, okay, that I got this girl when she was 15. Maybe I'll tell you the story. Maybe I have to ask her first about how I got her and things like that. But
another day,
we opened up the house. We opened up our hearts to her, and she's been good to us. I'm the one that asked her, would she take care of everything? Okay. Mm-hmm. Would she do the Boston? And because I don't live in Boston anymore, I had to handle all the other things. Me and his father had to handle the funeral arrangements and all of that. So everybody, Carolyn, Liz, everybody's been handling certain things. It's really none of anybody's business. And I don't know why anybody would even say something like that.
No,
but anyway,
that's just cruel. Especially, it's a loss. It's a loss regardless. It's cruel. People just need to, like, and I don't know who or what, but yeah, I just feel like people should just mind them. I hate to say it, like, families suck sometimes. Like, there's always that person that has to stir the pot, and everyone's hurting, and it's like, all of a sudden, like, you trump someone else because you might be blood. Like, come on, that's not what family is. That's not what family is to me. Some of my closest friends I consider family. No,
I have a girlfriend. That's okay, but I have a girlfriend. We've been friends for. She's a couple of years older than me, so we've been friends for about 69 or 70 years. We've been friends since we were babies. Okay, her mother was my mother's friend. Okay, and everybody thinks that we're cousins, and all my grandchildren call Sandy Auntie Sandy. Okay, I've forgotten until somebody reminded by somebody that she's not my real cousin, but she's right here. She calls me every day since Joey died. She was here at the house when I needed her. What more can I say? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's not right. And I'm drinking tea, by the way, just in case. It's not coffee tonight, it's tea. Oh, Caleb, what happened? Somebody, I haven't seen it. I think she took it down so I couldn't see it, because I would have went off then. And I will still go on Facebook and acknowledge it. But see, the thing is, okay, somebody said to my oldest daughter that, like, in a sense, like, well, what is she doing, taking care of everything and stuff like that? Who is she? And I'm like, what? I'm the one that told her to do it, because I'm not in Boston. So I can't oversee that and then oversee, everything that needed to be done for him at the funeral home. Nor did I want to, actually. And anyway, yeah, it is messed up, Sandy, but that's the way
Are they gonna what?
Are they gonna
have an obituary for him by any chance?
I guess so. Terry and I will talk about that tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Okay. I looked. I didn't see anything, but I wasn't sure.
No, not yet. I guess they are. I'll tell you, or I'll write it and then let everybody else, look through it and to put in what they want to put in. Because I still haven't gone through the pictures yet, and I have to get them ready to send. But yeah, but that's how
There
people
is so
do.
much preparation.
Mhm.
There's so much preparation for services. I had to do my mother's, and
Mhm.
I was doing it pretty much alone. I remember how tough, and I'm so glad. I have no regrets about what I did though, because I for her husband didn't want to do anything, and I'm like, we have to do something. I kept it very small because I didn't want it to cost a lot of money, and I did 2 hours, and I got to tell you, it was I stood in one place for 2 hours. It was like nonstop, and I couldn't. Every
Mm.
person that I could have ever hoped to have shown up came. Old family friends. My parents have been divorced since I was 7, and I'm 47. Like my dad's side came. My son's dad, like everybody that we grew, like the street I grew up with, all those neighbors, like everybody I could ever had hoped to come, and I was so glad I did it. It almost killed me doing it by myself, putting together the pictures and the obituary and planning and calling
Yeah,
people and all that. I
I'm
was
sorry.
so tired, but it was worth it because
That was
it
a
was the
great
best
meal.
celebration. Because it was like a celebration of life, except for it just was not at a, and this was back in 2018. Things were a lot different back then, but it couldn't have been
Yeah,
any better for her. To just see the outpouring of love and support of how many people she touched, despite our relationship, which was rocky to say the least. But
mm.
at the end though, our relationship was good, so that's all that mattered.
Hey,
I was
Six
waiting to
Drops,
see you
how are
Yeah,
you?
finish.
but I just at least want to just pop on because I have been, I actually did send Terry a quick message just on Messenger, letting her know that I was thinking of her yesterday because I knew originally he was supposed to be cremated yesterday, but I had been thinking of you and the family
I know,
during this
I
time.
know. I've been
Been
reading
reaching
all
out to
your
Smoke
comments. I
every day,
just,
sending him a quick message, just like
yeah, I
checking in
haven't,
with
I
him.
haven't, I haven't sent anything to Smoke today. I will before I go to bed. Hey, Pragmatic Magic, how are you? The thing is, okay, you got to understand, all right. I've been reading all of you, and you understand because we've been writing back and forth, but I've been reading all your messages and everything. But there's so many people, and what I'm going to have to do is probably Monday and Tuesday sit down and address everybody individually and tell them thank you and whatever, because I thought that there's a lot of people, but I'm going to do it. It may take me 2 or 3 days, but I will do it. But I mean, I've been getting all your messages,
Turn it back on.
But
so.
just be kind to
Mhm.
yourself. Like, none of us are going anywhere. So, you know, on your time, to
Yeah, I know, but
acknowledge
if,
them.
it's
Because you
one
know
of
what?
those things where
And
you know I have to do it. I want to do it.
no, I understand. Oh, trust me, I understand. Just it's just I just remember what that's like. So just because I remember trying to sit down
Hmm.
to write thank you cards for my mom's services, and I sat down and started them. I can't tell you how many times, and it was just too hard. So that's why I just say just be gentle with yourself. If you just reach out to 1 or 2 people a day, that's fine.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
know
I
you
had to
see the
do it for my mom
messages.
too, and it was not any fun. It was just
No,
wasn't fun.
I can't believe
no,
somebody would say something like that.
yeah, it's a bunch of crap. But I don't know if
Believe it,
anyone else
honey.
is gonna.
You've only been in adult for about a few months. You'll understand. You'll be well no, because you've had little run-ins with your little friends. You know what I mean? Some people are
Hmm.
just petty like that. They have to start trouble.
Are they
You know?
family? Like, do we know them?
No, she won't tell me who it is. So I told
Oh,
you
because I was about to
that when
say, why would they even leave that comment if they aren't even family themselves or they're not contributing?
somebody that you want to go on my Facebook page, and you can go on my Facebook page, Jill. I just wrote, okay, nobody did anything that I know of. You know what I mean? And nobody organized anything with her, called and said, does she need anything or whatever. apparently, because you wouldn't be saying that if you did it, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
everybody doesn't mean you well.
That's
I've
true.
always told you that. I've always told you that, Amira. Some
Yep.
people smile in your face and they don't mean you well at all.
And I've had that
They
happen to
just
me
like,
before.
"Mhm."
Yep.
I'm
Unfortunately,
using my
that is the
phone,
way it
so
is.
like I'm holding my phone up, so you probably will see half of my face. Last time I was on my computer.
Mm.
Well, I can already tell that my internet keeps freezing because where I live, I have horrible Wi-Fi, and my son most likely is playing video games. But I didn't think you were gonna be live tonight. And then I saw your notification. I was actually talking to John aside, and he was at work, so I saw you went live, and I figured I'd hop on and let other people come on too if they wanted to. But you know that I'm thinking of you every single day.
I know, I know.
I know how
And
hard it is.
we'll stay in touch and everything and do what we gotta do. You wanna come on Six Drops? Galabos doesn't want to
So
come on
I'm
right
gonna
now,
go,
but
but
you know,
I'll
whatever.
hang out. I'll hang out in the chat, but just just sending you so much love. I know how hard it is, but just know that we're all thinking of you. We're giving you big hugs
Okay.
virtually, safely distancing.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Virtual hugs.
Good night.
Thank you.
Virtual
Bye-bye,
hugs,
honey. Thank you,
kisses.
Jelly Bean. Love you.
Love you guys.
So,
Bye.
what? No thank, no feeling.
Huh?
Oh, no, I was talking to Six Drops. I just wanted to know. And Prag Magic, you don't want to come on either, or do you? Because I'm only going to be on for about a half an hour because I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. I just fix dinner for my husband and stuff like that, you know. And
I don't know why, but I
oh,
can barely
okay.
hear it.
Hear what?
The live stream, I keep having to put it to like my ear.
Really?
It's probably my phone.
Who knows? Are you going to get a new phone?
Yeah, eventually. Trying to
Oh,
save up, but when I get an official job.
yeah, you will. You will. Sometimes you just have to wait.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Really, Calabos? Is it that bad? Mm, yeah, but I'm just kind of like going through the motions. But I'll be all right because I have to be all right because my son will come back and just completely tell me off. Mm, yeah, I guess you're gonna have to move then. Where do you live at, if you don't mind me asking? You know, I've got to go back to do the regular YouTube channel.
Are you drinking tea or coffee?
Gee,
Yeah.
and yeah, you probably have to move. It's probably just a lot of racket going on, and you're probably like me. Um, my mother and father used to send me away every summer, and then I would come home in the wintertime, and I mean in the fall, till and go home like to down in Cape or to Connecticut in between intervals, except for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and it was so quiet down there. So I made myself a promise. In fact, I lived here before, and then I went home because my mother got sick, and so then I came back to the quiet. Yeah, okay, so find something in Hawthorne or something close to it, and then you don't have to Uber, Lyft, and all that. Mm,
I'm probably gonna be laying down, so I'm gonna get off, but I'm still gonna be in the chat and watch.
okay, all right, okay, all right. Well, I'm with you if you move. I mean, I can't help you move. I can't even lift. I can lift this and other small things, small objects. Okay. I'm getting back to lifting hand weights, but I think they're 10 pounds. But, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So anyway, what I'm going to do is get off from here, everybody, because I'm tired and I need to do my dishes as always. Because if I go to bed and the dishes are in the sink, I dream about them. Yes, I have nightmares about dishes. Okay, all right. And so I dream about my dishes coming after me. So, and there are only a few. So I'm going to do the dishes. I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to go to bed. And I will probably come on tomorrow and do something else. I have some reviews I have to do, and I have to do some cooking. I know, but you know what? See, I had a dishwasher. Okay. And the story of it is, I would just end up doing the dishes. I tell them to take the dishwasher out and put some shelves in there so I could have more room for my pans and stuff like that. So I do them. I don't mind doing the laundry, but I hadn't done the laundry since last Friday. So I just got caught up with my laundry today because I do my laundry every day except Monday. And and I just got caught up with the laundry, folded everything and whatnot because I don't even know what I was. Okay. Well, my mother had a dishwasher, but the only time she ever used it is Christmas. Let me say Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. Go figure. No, you don't, Ray Sunshine. You do. Oh, I used to come home. I used to work at night. I had like two jobs, and I had a job in it was a restaurant and a bar. It was my godfather's bar. And I used to be one of the managers there and everything like that. So I'd be in the back room and stuff like that. So I always say to the kids, okay, look, you wash the dishes, you dry the dishes, you take a bath or you take a shower, clean out the tub, put everything away and put everything in the dirty clothes hamper. But however, I would come home about 2 o'clock in the morning and there would be dishes in the sink. Hey, Tiffany, I'd wake their behinds up and make them do the dishes. And they remembered that. Brad Magic. You do your dirty dishes? Mm, that's a good thing to do because dirty dishes stink, number one. Number two, I just can't. Now, I don't dry them, and there's a lot of things on there, and they'll all go off tomorrow because I'll get up and try to be regular tomorrow as much as I can. So I'll do as much as I can. And but the only thing is, I don't like drying dishes, so that my dishes are hanging there until my housekeeper comes in and she puts them away. But my dishes are laying there like Jenga, all stepped up. So it looks like a Jenga project. It does. I hate to dry dishes, but I wash them. But see, those dishes don't stink. Okay, they don't stink. They're clean. But if they do, in fact, I gotta take the trash out. I take the trash out every every night, unless it's snowing or raining. But it's right by the door, so I just throw it in the trash can, and stuff like that. And then my husband gets mad at me because he says, "You shouldn't be taking the trash out at night." Who in the world is going to be bothered to come down here? And well, I know it can happen, but yep, exactly, Prag Magic. Okay. Now that's what I miss the dishwasher for, is the drying of the dishes, not the washing. Because the dishwasher did dry the dishes so nicely. And I could just put them up. But even then I had problems putting them up. So I would actually take them out as I went along during the day, but you couldn't see them. In my sink, you could see them. So tomorrow I have to clean off everything anyway and stuff like that. So because I made tea, which is going to turn into iced tea, but I made some hot tea tonight so that he could get. I'm going to take him some hot tea in a minute after I finish all the dishes. There's just a few because I wash dishes as I go too. So anyway, I'm going to say good night to all of you. I love you. I will probably be on tomorrow, but tomorrow I have to do some work when I'm on here. Yeah, I know they do. I have some reviews to do, but I might cook tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about that. And then Sunday I'm coming on at 7 and we're going to roast Joey and tell stories about how they met Joey and everything like that. So I love you all. Thanks for coming in, Ray of Sunshine and Preg Magic and Calaboose and Jilly Bean and Mobs and all that. Take care. God bless. I need to do my nails and everything. I have just not, I'm clean. That's about it. And take care and God bless. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Oh, bye, Mira Sandy.